Radio WRVA, the voice of Virginia.
From D.C. to Richmond's Capitol Square, lawmakers know Rich Herrera is watching.
This is Richmond's Morning News with Rich Herrera on News Radio WRVA.
Oh, I 100% know that they know that I'm watching. Thanks for joining us, everybody. This is News Radio WRVA. My name is Rich. It is 6:34. Thanks for being a part of my morning as I get to be a part of your morning each and every day. Now, next week, I'm going on vacation, be gone for a week. My son's in town. We're going to go up to D.C. We're going to go to a couple baseball games. In fact, we're going to go to Squirrels tonight. Probably take them to go see the Nationals sometime next week when they get back from their road trip. Like I said, we're going to go watch the Marine Corps Silent Drill Team and the Marine Band at the barracks in D.C. He said he wants to go to the Natural History, or the American History Museum. I think this weekend we'll probably go out to Yorktown. There's a great museum out there and look around. So we're going to go historically digging around the area on my vacation. So I might see you just because it's a staycation for me, but I'm going to take a little bit of time off, spend it with my son before we send him back to Arizona to finish his senior year of college. So next week, Gary will host the show. Now, here's what I was going to tell everybody. When you hear somebody say TDS, a lot of times I kind of roll my eyes like, okay, listen, there are people that hate the president. I get it. I hear from them every day on this radio show. But there are people that just dislike your political opponents. That's fine. We all don't have to agree. We should respect each other, but we all don't have to agree. But I saw two things that popped up in the news that I want to bring up because I now have the receipts to show you what TDS really looks like. So, West Palm Beach Airport in Florida. It's a little airport. It's not going to be confused with Miami International, Orlando, Tampa, or the bigger airports in the state of Florida. It's a little tiny airport. It is old. It is old. And it looks like the 1970s called, and they want their airport back. I've flown in and out of that airport. It's not impressive by any stretch of the imagination. You compare that airport to RIC. RIC looks like LaGuardia. Looks like LAX compared to West Palm. It's a little tiny airport. I think I wanted to say there was like one place to eat in the terminal, and everything was, you know what it looked like, honestly? It looked like the Golden Girls. It looks like I was waiting for Sophia and Dorothy to stand there and pick me up when I flew out of West Palm. But it's near Mar-a-Lago, and that's where the president flies in and out of. So they renamed it Donald J. Trump International Airport because it's West Palm International. Great. You name an airport after the president. There's lots of places. There's Reagan. There's other places that have been named after presidents. But United Airlines, which flies in and out of there, has a problem with that. At least maybe some of their customers do, because they're offering to fly you somewhere else and then bring you back at no charge so you never have to step foot on Trump International Airport. What? United Airlines will fly you to someplace close by and then no charge send you back over to West Palm where you wanted to really get to so you don't have to go have Trump International Airport on your ticket. You don't have to book a flight to DJT because that's what they're going to give the airport code is DJT as they rename it. Are you telling me that you're that immature? Are you telling me that you're that immature that you can't fly to Trump International Airport and your Trump derangement syndrome is so great and United Airlines is going to go along with that and then bring you back over at no charge? To me, you want to talk about Trump derangement syndrome? It's the name of the airport. By flying into the airport does not mean you got to put on a MAGA hat and vote for the man. That's Trump derangement syndrome at its finest. Tell me it's not. Tell me it's not. You know what? I can't fly to this airport because of the name of the person on the airport. John Wayne Airport. I'll never fly to John Wayne Airport in Orange County. Fly me to San Diego, then bust me up because I hate John Wayne. Bush Airport, Reagan Airport. I can't just, no, please don't put that on my ticket. It's going to cost me to have a fare. That's what Trump derangement syndrome looks like. Seriously. If you can't fly to Donald Trump Airport, that's on you. That's Trump derangement syndrome. That's inside your head, not ours. Then the other one I saw, and this one's just disgusting. In Memphis is a dangerous city. The National Guard's there trying to help the local police bring the city under control because they're just violence. It's a tough place. So there are 4 National Guardsmen that said, okay, we've got a lunch break. Let's go get some pizza. The owner of the pizzeria refused to serve them because they were National Guardsmen, and he didn't want them in his city. Because, and I could give you the whole litany of stuff. I'll save ad nauseum what he said. But he said, they're just not welcome here. And if they come back tomorrow, I'll do the same thing. These National Guardsmen wrote a check, and they left the amount blank to say, I will defend this country, including your rights, the Constitution, and if I have to, I'll give my life to defend this country. And you have the audacity to say they're not welcome in your place because you don't like them there? Here's the difference. They're willing to give up their life and sacrifice to defend your right to tell them they're not welcome in your pizza place. How small are you? Again, another case of Trump derangement syndrome. It's not that you've got great big ideas if you've got TDS. It's that you're a really small little person that can't have an honest conversation, whether you like the man or not, whether you like the policies or not, whether you agree with them or not. You're a tiny little person if you suffer from TDS that much that you can't fly into Trump Airport, or you won't allow guardsmen in uniform that are there to protect you to eat at your restaurant. That makes you a very small person. It doesn't make you a hero. It doesn't make you a patriot. It makes you a very small person. That if you have that much toxic venom, violent vitriol for another human being, it's not me, it's you. You want to comment? Please feel free. 833-804-1140. 833-804-1140. There's plenty of people that I don't like. Try not to hate. I really do. My mom used to say, don't say the word hate. Okay, there's some things I hate. Hate cancer, hate kids getting hurt, hate animal abuse. There's lots of things I can hate. But to tell me that because I disagree with you politically, I got to hate you that much, that's some soul searching I think some people need to have. All right, number for you to join us on the James River Air Text line, 833-804-1140, 833-804-1140. Oh, by the way, the governor spoke out yesterday. I guess it's 6 months. And she kind of went back over what she's looking for and what she's very excited about. Some wins that she claims: $35 cap on out-of-pocket insulin costs, restrictions on pharmacy benefits, benefit managers' drug markups, changes intended to reduce insurance pre-authorization hurdles, new tenant protections, state money to offset the Affordable Care Act premium that are going up because we got rid of the temporary COVID subsidies. Did she not see the poll that came out that said the majority of the state thinks under her direction and stewardship we're going in the wrong direction? And by the way, when I saw this article and I saw everything that she was talking about, $35 cap on out-of-pocket insulin costs. I thought that Joe Biden took care of insulin during his time in the White House. Remember where he came back and said, I've helped. Insulin is the one thing. It's funny. And I use insulin every day. I take a shot of long-form insulin before I go to bed. And I use one of the GLP-1s every Friday morning, gave myself the injection. Everybody talks about the price of insulin, My insulin's expensive. Why? Because I use a pen, and it's just easier for me to use the pen. When they talk about some of the caps that they've had on insulin, it's as if you use the vial and you use a syringe, use the pen. I don't see the same out-of-pocket expenses going down. So again, it's a canard. Here's what I'll tell you. For someone who just right now is heading in the wrong direction, I don't think, and this again is her, I don't think she's triangulating. I think she's repackaging. I think that what she's actually doing is trying to recalibrate her message, which is what she did during the election. I'm the most bipartisan. I will reach across. I'm in law enforcement. I defended this country. She had all these big platitudes in what she ran for. She had all the officers. Hey, you come after one of us in uniform with a badge, we're not going to stand there and take it. But if you think about the things that she's talking about, she's not backing off on the gun laws that are already being looked at by judges and injunctions saying they're never going to be able to get this thing done. She's blaming Washington and the previous administration for a bunch of things. The big, beautiful bill has ruined everything. She talks about affordability measures from the Democratic programs, but honestly, have your bills gone down or are your bills going to start going up, particularly with the Regional Greenhouse Gas Initiative, Dominion saying everybody's going to get an $8 increase in their monthly electric bills. Have you seen anything go down? She ran on affordability and fighting the cost of inflation, which has always been something I question because I'm not sure how a governor can affect the cost of inflation. They could do taxes, they could do regulation, they could make it easier for people, but she can't. She's not working with the Fed on monetary policy. Now, the other big thing is, and I'm going to bring this up to you. They asked her how many seats. They asked her about the midterm elections. She says there's
Right.
4 that I think we could flip to the Democrat side. And this is where I know she's not triangulating. She's just remessaging. If that's true and the Democrats picked up 4, then we go back to the 10-1 map that she really wanted. This governor needs to read her polls. All right, we'll continue with you. Number for you to text in this morning, 833-804-1140, 833-804-1140. All right, program today brought to you in part by our friends at Men's Wellness Centers. All right, listen, I'm going to go on vacation. We're going to have a great time. My son and I are going to spend a lot of time together. Whole family will go up to D.C. for a couple of days. We will have a great time. What about you? What's your vacation going to be like? Did your wife ask you, hey, how about just the two of us go away for the week?